Hi, I'm Michaela.
And I'm Kayla.
And we're seniors from Samuel Clemens.
And this is the 3rd edition of District Spotlight by CBN. So Sybil Elementary School has a program called The Leader in Me, and we're going to tell you all about it.
Hi. Thank you very much. Thank you.
My name is Lori Kolodziejski, and I'm a first grade teacher at Sybil Elementary. Been teaching here since we opened the school back in 2008. Around 2010, 2011, we were introduced as a campus to The Leader in Me, which is a program that started actually several years ago with the 7 Habits of Happy Kids and by Stephen Covey and Muriel Summers. As a program to reach the students and teach them how to be leaders and how to make great choices. The 7 Habits starts with just teaching students the language and what each habit means. And so a lot of our day is just talking about the habits and bringing the habits into what we're teaching. Habit 1, be proactive. Setting goals, making sure that you are on track with what you're doing. And in elementary school, it's about making choices and being in charge of who you are. So we were already teaching kids to be responsible and respectful and be nice, and things were going great, and the kids were learning a lot, but we wanted to kind of reach deeper into who each student was and give each child the opportunity to become a leader of themselves, and that's what The Leader in Me does. It empowers them to be leaders of their own lives, of their own choices, of who they are and who they want to be in life. So when a child's making a poor choice, we can step into what habit are you following or not following? What habit could help you right now? And so a lot of our day goes around that. We took the opportunity to bring the 7 habits and make them a part of our environment at Sybil back in 2012, and the environment's just grown. For the last 3 years, we've actually had the opportunity to have a big night of reading and leading. We used to have reading and leading under the stars. We changed reading and leading under the stars to a big leadership night, which we invited the community to come in and be a part of it. And so that included having Steele, which is our neighboring high school, come in and bring the drum line, the cheerleaders, PALs, the RSTs, just a lot of student leaders from the school to come and teach our students how they're being leaders, and our kids work together with them. And we've done that now for 3 years, and the kids love it, and it's a lot of fun. The most difficult habit to do as an adult, as a teacher, as a student, we've all learned is habit 5, which is seek first to understand. It's really difficult for us to listen to others. It's also the habit that we use when we need to resolve conflicts. And that's really difficult for kids to do and to understand. They want to argue about things, and so a lot of times we use that habit, and you don't see that habit being used a lot in schools, and I think that's why a lot of arguments happen and everything else. So we stop the students and we have them talk about their problems, and that's a habit that I know that I'm working on, the students are working on. We all know that that's our weakest habit in the classroom, so that's really an important habit for our class.
Synergize, synergize, it is really great. So much more can be done when we cooperate. Hey, work together, it is really fun. Everyone gets a chance to bring our better than one.
Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
Oh, a milkshake.
Oh, a milkshake.
A sticky, sticky waffle.
A sticky, sticky waffle.
A mozzarella pizza.
A mozzarella pizza.
All the eggs are broken.
All the eggs are broken.
That was really nothing.
That was really nothing.
We can do it British.
We can do it British.
Oh, a milkshake.
Oh, a milkshake.
A sticky, sticky waffle.
A sticky, sticky waffle.
A mozzarella pizza.
A mozzarella pizza.
All the eggs are broken.
All the eggs are broken.
That was really really nothing.
That was really nothing.
We can do
Dream big.
It is a sacred circle that we do every Friday, and what we do is we sit in a circle. Everybody sits in a circle, including the teacher, and we say how the week has gone, and then right after that we say concerns about each other, and we say how you feel, and you have to look at them right in the eye. You can't tell the teacher.
My favorite habit is synergize.
Thank you
Work
very much.
win-win. If you work together, you will get done faster and you can make new friends.
The 7 habits are teaching us a lot. So they teach us what does proactive mean and first things first, and so they teach us a lot.
Mine is seek first to understand. Seek first to understand means you listen before you start, and you kind of you bring all things before you speak.
I want to be a marine biologist because I'll be helping the world.
I'm not quite sure yet. I'm choosing between an architect, a zoologist, and an author.
An artist because I think I'm a great artist.
First time I really started using all the habits, my grades got really bad, a lot better.
Carson, I teach 4th grade at Sipple Elementary. I've been at this school now for 3 years, and so coming to Sipple is where I met the Leader in Me program. I've been a believer in leadership training for a long time, and I'm a person who spends a lot of time reading about leadership for my own good. And so when I saw this program that promises to aim the kids' head in a direction for behaviors that align them with the things that the world expects them to be able to do when they graduate, like being able to work with people, effectively, being able to know what they want to do with their life, being able to prioritize the things that they have to do on a daily basis. When I started seeing those things kind of set the pace for how the school functions, I saw this as a really cool program that really offered a great way for students to get their act together before it was too late, so to speak, which is what happened with me going through school when I was younger. I didn't have a chance to have a program like that. It was something I figured out as an adult. So to see 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, and 9-year-olds putting in practice the habits that you see from famous guys like Maxwell and Steve Covey and Eric Thomas and guys like that, it was a really cool thing. And not only that, but I also have my own children have been here at school at Sipple. I've got a 1st grader right now who can talk the Leader in Me language, and so to hear him doing that is really cool because he's kind of a spaz, and so it gives him a path to walk on so he can be more purposeful with his day. Well, my favorite habit is probably going to be proactive, and it's just because it applies to me the most, being proactive. It's something that I struggle with, and so right now my students know that I'm really working on that whole idea of my life easier, because I've got 6 kids of my own plus 40 students here, and so it's just something that I need.
Steel just launched their own program called Steel Nightly News.
And they came to us for some guidance.
Okay, so I'm Taylor, I'm the president. This was our very first episode of the school year.
Once the nightly news was in full swing,
We decided to go check up on them.
My name is Terry Reed and I teach broadcast at Steele High School. Starting a new club here at Steele with broadcast is super exciting. I think the kids are getting really involved in it, and I love hearing all the feedback from the campus. And I think that we're getting some really good stuff going here. And I think we're building a really good foundation for the future years. My favorite part of teaching this class is that it is student-led. I'm there as their advisor and guidance. I keep them on a time schedule, work on time maintenance, and we work on those deadlines. That's one of our biggest goals. I think that every week we learn something new and we set a new goal for ourselves. Just like last week, we had to work on some technical issues with our camera equipment and work with our microphones on better interviewing skills with our audio.
I'm Brennan Rojas. I'm part of the Steele Nightly News. I'm a 10th grader. I had Miss Reed last year for photojournalism, and then she came up to me and she's like, I'm going to have a broadcast class. So then she decides to do a petition and I sign it, and then I ended up here. My favorite part is, just going out, meeting new people, interviewing people, and taking videos of sports. And I learn something every day throughout the filming and editing.
Hi, my name's Kaiser.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're part of the Steele Nightly News here at Steele. Here at Steele, we spend a lot of time working on our videos, about long hours every week to get this done so people will actually like it and it's actually really good.
Sometimes we stay after school.
A lot of the time,
Like
yes.
5 hours after school just to finish the videos.
My favorite part of the class is getting to work on this. It's actually a dream of mine, not dream, but a goal of mine in life to be an editor on videos, so this is like good practice to work on it.
I agree, because I always loved making videos and editing them. It's just fun.
From this experience, I really hope to learn how to use the program better, because I was in the normal AV class last year and we got to work with it a lot. But it was always like strict, do this, do this, do this. But with this, we can do whatever we want, and it's more learning with it.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
And I'm Nadia.
And we are from the CBN Clemens Broadcasting Network.
CBN has been up and running since 2000.
And 16 years later, we have grown into 2 class periods in which we work extremely hard every week.
Our neighboring high school has been inspired by our work to create their own program.
And we have enjoyed sharing our experience with Steele, and we plan on working closely with them in the future.
And now here Morgan and Taylor with their personal experience at CBN.
Hi, I'm Morgan Cowart. I'm a senior and I'm the social media officer of CBN.
Taylor Bishop. I'm a senior and I'm the president of CBN.
In CBN, we like to try and incorporate all of the students, so here's one of our student section segments.
My favorite part of being in CBN is being able to final edit every Thursday. I like to be a part of the final outcome of our episodes. We hope to better our communication skills within large groups.
Another thing that we hope to learn is better problem-solving skills within a really diverse group.
I'm Michaela.
And I'm Kayla.
And this has been the third edition of District Spotlight by CBN. Thanks for watching. Hi, future self.
Hello. What school did the Leader in Me program? And I'm Kayla.
And this is the third episode.
Sorry.
This is third edition.
Edition.
Okay. Need an outro and then cute in credits, which we can just make from this stuff.